interesting article in the Los Angeles Times. It's an opinion piece, basically, entitled, "Will the Las Vegas Massacre Change Country Music's View of Guns?" Why are they asking this question? And this is by Randall Roberts and August Brown. There's several country musicians who have come out now to say something about this. Now, country music has always had a pretty strong affiliation with gun ownership. You know, there's a lot of songs that have talked about it. Miranda Lambert's Gunpowder and Lead, Blake Shelton's Granddaddy's Gun. I mean, you know, Johnny Cash was all that stuff. So, but this Route 91 Harvest Country Music Festival, the shooter killed at least 59 people, and there was, I don't know, 400 or 500 wounded, which is awful. But here's what's happened. Obviously, if the NRA has its way, they're going to say no, no, no. And I already saw CNN, you know, oh, we need to get more snipers on rooftops, and that's how we handle it. And I even posted something on Facebook, and like people I know, friends and family, were like, well, if the people in the hotel next door had guns, they could have stopped them. Like, what? No. If the guy couldn't buy 20 assault rifles with scopes, if he couldn't buy those, there would have been no shooting. Like, wake up. We're the only country that does this. We are the only country that does this. 20 years ago, Australia had a mass shooting on Tasmania, and they said, that's it. And they got rid of something like 600,000 guns in a country of, 25, 30 million people. I'm not sure exactly what the numbers are, but it doesn't have a huge population of them. It's got like 1/10 of our population or something like that. They got rid of 600,000, 650,000 guns. Everyone, the majority of the population wanted it. The politicians wanted it. It happened. Boom. Oh, and what happened since then? Oh my God. Less shootings and suicides went down. Oh my God. And to all the gun owners, if you're having a bad day, just blow your own head off. Why do you got to shoot up something? So is country music going to wake up? Are all the people that are like, yeah, Second Amendment, America, country music, that's my right. Are you still going to think that after this festival? Well, guess what? Not everyone does that. Caleb Kenter, the guitarist for the Josh Abbott Band, which performs Sunday at the festival, posted on social media that the tragedy had already changed his mind on the need for gun control. Quote, I've been a proponent of the Second Amendment my entire life. Until the events of last night, he wrote, I cannot express how wrong I was. Amen, friend, for speaking up. Rising country singer Margot Price, in an interview Tuesday, said that she is a longtime gun owner. She used to live in a tent in Colorado and kept a shotgun to protect herself. But she also said that after Las Vegas, country artists need to use their credibility with rural and right-leaning voters to advocate for stricter gun control. Of course. Gun owners aren't going to listen to me. Gun owners just I post stuff on Facebook and, from your cold dead hand, Graham, and all that dumb bullshit. So I need these country music singers. If you want to live in because let me spell it out to you. You are more likely to die from gun violence in America than terrorism. So you're more likely to die from a white person with a gun in America than a Muslim or a person of color or anything like that. Yeah. I would have loved to have seen how the media would have reacted if this was a black man shooting up a rap concert. Would have heard some different language. If it's a Muslim guy, immediately would have been terrorist. It's a white Christian terrorist. And people are like, well, we don't know his religious affiliation. If he's a white guy living in Mesquite, Nevada, I bet you $1,000 he said, yeah, I'm a Christian. I don't go to church that often, but I'm a Christian. If you can find his Facebook profile, which they've probably taken down, he probably identifies as a Christian. I'm sure he celebrates Christmas. He's a gun owner living in Mesquite, Nevada. There's no way he doesn't associate. He's not going to be like, oh, I'm a Buddhist. He's not going to say that. Politicians offer their prayers and thoughts, but then take money from the NRA. People have had all these opportunities to speak out, and instead they're just vague, say vague things like this is a song against hate, but not talking about reforming gun laws. They've got to get their heads out of the sand, Price said. I'm curious to see what the backlash of these country music, what they're going to have to endure. Because remember when the Dixie Chicks spoke out against Bush And then all these the news carried all these radio stations stopped playing them. No, Clear Channel, one mega corporation that owned like the majority of radio stations back in 2003, pulled them. One corporation, one person made one decision, and that's what happened. So it'll be here's what singer Jason Aldean, the headline performer on Sony who was forced to flee the stage when he was being shot at. Here's what he said. Something has changed in this country and in this world lately that is scary to see. The world is becoming the kind of place I'm afraid to raise my children in. At the end of the day, we aren't Democrats, Republicans, whites, blacks, men, or women. We are all humans and we are all Americans, and it's time to start acting like it and stand together as one. Yeah, then get the guns off the streets. Otherwise, your children are more susceptible to gun violence in America. Any one of us could get killed in America. Someone could come into my yoga studio and just shoot. Anyone could just get a gun and shoot it up. It's so easy. You can buy guns on the internet. How did this guy get all these guns? On the black market? Give me a fucking break. He bought them legally. That'll all come out. Compared to other musical genres, country music holds a position of honor with the NRA. Rock and pop musicians tend to be liberal and pro-gun control. Gunplay is a staple of hip-hop music, but those artists aren't likely to be embraced by the NRA because the NRA doesn't want black people to own guns. They just want white people to own guns. Hence what happened with Philando Castle. Philando Castle was a legal gun owner, told the officer at the traffic stop, I do have a gun, here's my permit. The officer asked him to get his wallet. He goes, I'm reaching in to get my wallet, and the cop shot him. And the NRA should have jumped to his defense, and they did not because he was a black man. So I'm glad that some of these country music singers are speaking up. You know? I'd love to see somebody do something. Here's some other times some country music singers have spoken out. 2015, Tim McGraw and Billy Kernington were booked to perform at a benefit for organization Sandy Hook Promise, the advocates for tighter gun restrictions. You remember Sandy Hook? 20 children were killed by guns. The response from the right was swift. With the alt-right site Breitbart reporting on McGraw's plans, it did so with scolding that gun control renders law-abiding citizens defenseless. The backlash prompted Kernington to cancel his appearance. Yep, that's how the gun lobby operates. Tim McGraw didn't back down. Well, there it is, you guys. Let's hope something changes in this country, but I don't see it. After you'd think Sandy Hook would have done it. And the gun people are still, with more guns, and the news media isn't like, we need gun control. We need snipers. If more people had guns, it's so dumb. We have the most heavily armed country in the world, and guess what? We have the most gun violence. Get rid of the guns, less gun violence. It's that simple. More guns equal more gun violence. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. If I have a fistful of bullets and a wiffle ball bat, and I was on the 32nd floor of Mandalay Bay and wanted to kill everyone down there, how successful would I have been? Exactly. I'm fucking tired of the NRA's bullshit. If you're pro-gun and you still don't think we need gun control and you're watching this video, unsubscribe and fucking blow your head off because you're stupid. You're dumb. You're a dumb Make America Great Again person, and you are making this country worse. Gun supporters, this blood is on your hands. All of these people that have been killed and Sandy Hook and everything like that, it's on you. You ever give $1 to the NRA? That's on you. Nobody owns a gun unless they want to use it.